Welcome back to MMA Today News, your go-to channel for all things MMA. This week we've got some explosive stories that you won't want to miss. From Tyron Woodley's big move to the GFL, to the shocking injury at the PFL, and the latest drama involving Aline Pereira, it's all here. But before we dive in, make sure to share this video with your friends and fellow MMA enthusiasts. Let's spread the word and keep everyone in the loop with the latest and greatest from the world of MMA. Every Sunday we're here to bring you the most exciting updates and insider info. Ready to get started? Hit that play button and let's jump right into the action. The fight between Usman Nurmagomedov and Paul Hughes at the PFL Dubai event was a true spectacle, but it also generated a lot of controversy. Nurmagomedov, defending his lightweight title, faced Hughes in a fierce battle that ended with a majority decision victory for the Russian. However, the judge's decision was not well received by everyone, sparking a wave of criticism and debates on social media. From the start, the fight was intense, with both fighters showcasing their skills. Nurmagomedov started strong, using his wrestling technique to control Hughes. However, Hughes displayed impressive defense and managed to avoid several takedown attempts. The fight took an unexpected turn in the third round when Nurmagomedov was penalized with a point deduction due to consecutive low blows. Despite the penalty, Nurmagomedov continued to press and managed to maintain control of the fight. Hughes, on the other hand, seized the opportunity to increase his aggression and landed some significant strikes. The fight remained balanced until the end, with both fighters exhausted but determined to secure the victory. When the judge's decision was announced, many fans and critics expressed their dissatisfaction. Most spectators believed that Hughes deserved at least a draw, considering Nurmagomedov's penalty and the Irishman's solid performance in the final rounds. On social media, fans did not hesitate to call the decision a robbery and unfair, highlighting the need for a review of the MMA scoring system. Specialized critics also weighed in, pointing out that the fight was extremely balanced and that the decision could have gone either way. Some praised Hughes' resilience and his ability to adapt during the fight, while others highlighted Nurmagomedov's skill in maintaining composure even after the penalty. In his post-fight interview, Nurmagomedov acknowledged the difficulty of the bout and praised Hughes for his performance. He admitted that he underestimated his opponent and that the fight was one of the most challenging of his career. Hughes, in turn, thanked the fans for their support and promised to come back even stronger. Nurmagomedov's controversial victory over Hughes will certainly be remembered as one of the most discussed moments of PFL Dubai. The fight highlighted the need for improvements in the MMA scoring system and showed that, even in such an unpredictable sport, the determination and skill of the fighters are always worthy of recognition. The second fight of the PFL Road to Dubai Champions Series ended unfortunately on the afternoon of Saturday, 25, in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Saudi middleweight Mustafa Nada suffered a gruesome forearm fracture while attempting to block a front kick from England's Hayder Khan. The incident occurred at 3 minutes and 18 seconds into the first round, resulting in a technical knockout in favor of Khan. The incident was shocking for everyone present and for the spectators watching the fight live. When Khan launched a front kick to Nada's midsection, the Saudi fighter tried to block it with his left hand. Khan's shin collided with Nada's forearm, which bent grotesquely. Nada immediately felt his hand go limp and, upon looking at his arm, went into a panic. The referee promptly stopped the fight, and Nada was taken for medical attention. The image of Nada's fracture quickly spread across social media, generating a wave of reactions. Many MMA fans expressed shock and concern over the severity of the injury. Comments like, "This is horrible, I hope he recovers soon, and I've never seen anything like this, what terrible pain," were common in posts related to the incident. The image of Nada's forearm bent abnormally was widely shared, with many users warning about the graphic content. In addition to the shock reactions, there was also a discussion about fighter safety in MMA. Some fans questioned whether the protection rules are sufficient to prevent such severe injuries. Others highlighted the courage and resilience of the fighters, who face significant risks every time they step into the octagon. The MMA fighter community also spoke out about the incident. Several athletes used their social media to express solidarity with Mustafa Nada and wish him a speedy recovery. Former UFC champion Anderson Silva, who also suffered a severe fracture during a fight, commented, "I know exactly what he's going through. Much strength and a quick recovery to Nada. He is a warrior." Other fighters, such as Conor McGregor and Khabib Nurmagomedov, also sent messages of support. McGregor wrote, These things happen in our sport, but it's never easy to see. I wish Nada a full and speedy recovery. Nurmagomedov, in turn, emphasized the importance of following medical and rehabilitation protocols. I hope Nada receives the best possible treatment. Recovery is a long process, but he is strong and will overcome this. Mustafa Nada's fracture in the PFL Road to Dubai Champions Series was a painful reminder of the risks involved in MMA. The public and fighters' reactions showed the solidarity and support of the sports community, highlighting the importance of caring for the health and safety of athletes. The Global Fight League (GFL) is poised to revolutionize the world of MMA, and who better to kick off this new organization than Tyron Woodley? The former UFC welterweight champion was the first pick in the inaugural GFL draft, being selected by the Dubai team. Woodley's debut in the GFL marks the beginning of a new era for MMA, with an innovative approach and a roster full of seasoned veterans. The GFL was created with the goal of offering an alternative to the traditional UFC model of individual fights. The league will function as a team sport, with 6 teams based in different cities: Dubai, London, Los Angeles, Miami, New York, and Sao Paulo. Each team will have 20 fighters distributed across 10 weight categories, with 2 fighters per category. The GFL season is scheduled to start in April 2025 and will run until August, with 15 events planned. After the regular season, there will be a playoff structure with 3 events in September and a championship in November. The GFL scoring format is one of the league's most innovative aspects. Individual fights will contribute to the team's total score, with victories and fighter performances adding points to the team. In addition, the GFL adopts a fighter-centric business model, offering benefits such as health and injury insurance, a structured retirement fund, and a 50% revenue share from events with the fighters. This model aims to ensure the safety and well-being of the athletes, as well as provide a more sustainable career in MMA. The selection of Tyron Woodley as the first pick in the inaugural GFL draft was met with enthusiasm by fans and the MMA community. Woodley, known as the Chosen One, brings vast experience and an impressive track record to the Dubai team. Other renowned fighters such as Junior Sagano, Fabricio Verdum, and Sage Northcutt were also selected in the draft, reinforcing the league's quality and competitiveness. The GFL promises to be an exciting addition to the MMA scene, offering a new dynamic and opportunities for veteran fighters and sports fans. With Tyron Woodley's debut and the participation of other big names, expectations are high for the GFL's inaugural season. In recent days, an article about Aline Pereira, sister of renowned fighter Alex Poatan, has sparked significant controversy on social media. The article, published by a journalist, suggested that Aline was working as a delivery driver without any help from her brother, which led to a wave of reactions from fans, fighters, and content creators. Aline Pereira, 34, is a dedicated fighter who balances her martial arts career with a job as an Amazon delivery driver in the United States. In recent interviews, Aline revealed that her routine is extremely exhausting, but she is determined to keep going to achieve her goals in the sport. "I do deliveries, we get by. The routine is very tiring, right? Because we have to balance training with work, but it all works out in the end," said Aline. The controversy began when a journalist published an article with a headline suggesting that Aline was working without any support from her brother, Alex Poatan. The journalist's interpretation was seen by many as biased and disrespectful, leading to a flood of criticism on social media. Fans and Aline's colleagues quickly spoke out, defending the fighter and highlighting that, despite receiving support from her brother, she chose to work to support herself and pursue her career independently. Despite everything, she remained focused on her fight and continued to impress the martial arts world. Recently, she achieved a spectacular victory at Karate Combat 52, held in Miami, United States, facing compatriot Amanda Torres and knocking her out in the second round, consolidating her position as one of the organization's top stars. The fight between Aline Pereira and Amanda Torres was intense from the start. In the first round, both fighters showcased their skills, with Aline using her greater reach to keep her opponent at a distance. Torres, in turn, tried to end the match with powerful attacks, but Aline managed to dodge and counter with precision. In the second round, Aline returned even more confident. She dodged a straight punch from Torres and, with a quick combination of right and left punches, sent her opponent to the canvas. Aline landed a few more strikes before the referee stopped the fight, declaring her victory by technical knockout. Aline's victory at Karate Combat came amid the controversy involving the article mentioned above, which suggested that Aline was working as a delivery driver without any support from her brother, Alex Poetin. The article was seen as biased and disrespectful, generating a wave of criticism on social media. This led to a response from the athlete, clarifying that, although she received support from her brother, she chose to work to support herself and pursue her career independently. In Aline's words, "I do deliveries because I want to, not because I have to. My brother has always supported me, but I want to achieve my own things," Aline said in a recent interview. The MMA community and content creators did not remain silent in the face of the controversy. Several fighters used their social media to express support for Aline and criticize the journalist's approach. Alex Poetin, in turn, made sure to clarify the situation, stating that he has always supported his sister but respects her decision to work and fight on her own. "Aline is a warrior. She chose this path and I support her in everything. We're in this together," declared Poetin. Content creators also joined the discussion, emphasizing the importance of respecting individual choices and Aline's determination. Many videos and posts were made to clarify the situation and show both the fighters' and the journalists' perspectives. One influencer said, "Aline is an example of determination and strength. She is doing what she loves and deserves all our respect," said an influencer in a video that went viral. On one side we have Alex Poetin, the reigning light heavyweight champion and a true nightmare for his opponents. The Brazilian, known for his devastating knockout power, remains undefeated in the division and is riding an impressive streak of brutal victories. His surgical precision and overwhelming strength make him a constant threat inside the octagon. On the other side stands Russia's Magomed Ankalaev, a highly technical fighter with a well-rounded game that combines efficient striking and high-level grappling. Ankalaev has accumulated an impressive record of 11 wins and just one draw since his UFC debut, proving himself as one of the toughest challengers in the division. His methodical and strategic fighting style might present the toughest challenge Poetin has faced so far, with the odds surprisingly favoring Ankalaev as the underdog. This fight isn't just about striking and grappling. It carries a history of taunts and rising tension between the fighters. Poetin and Ankalaev have been trading barbs on social media, creating an atmosphere of rivalry that has only fueled the fans' anticipation. In a recent interview, Poetin revealed that he personally chose Ankalaev as his next opponent, stating that he's ready to prove once again why he reigns supreme in the division. Ankalaev, confident in his skills, didn't hesitate to respond, "Poetin is strong, but I have the right tools to dismantle his game." This back and forth is making fans even more eager to see who will truly emerge victorious in the octagon. This fight is more than just another title defense. For Poetin, it's an opportunity to further cement his legacy as one of the greatest light heavyweights in history and continue his impressive winning streak. For Ankalaev, it's the golden chance to claim the coveted belt and prove that he is the true ruler of the division. A victory for Poetin will solidify his reign and bring him even closer to even greater challenges. However, if Ankalaev emerges victorious, he won't just dethrone one of the sport's biggest names but also open a new chapter in the light heavyweight division. The showdown between Poetin and Ankalaev is just one of the many highlights of this unmissable night. The co-main event also promises fireworks, featuring a battle between Justin Gaethje and Dan Hooker, two warriors known for delivering electrifying fights and all-out striking wars. Fans can expect a night of non-stop action, unexpected twists and breathtaking performances. UFC 313 is set to make history, and Poetin vs Ankalaev has all the ingredients to be one of the greatest fights of the year. And now we want to hear from you. Who takes it? Will Poetin remain undefeated, or will Ankalaev become the new champion? This week in the world of MMA has been nothing short of thrilling, with dramatic victories, shocking injuries, and intense controversies. From Tyron Woodley's groundbreaking move to the GFL, to the unfortunate injury at the PFL, and Aline Pereira's impressive win amidst media drama, there's been no shortage of excitement. If you enjoyed this roundup, make sure to hit that like button and share this video with your friends who love MMA. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell so you never miss an update. Every Sunday we're here to bring you the latest and greatest from the MMA world. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next week on MMA Today News.